Ako si Kinesis. I have a lot to share with my children that I might forget. That's why I'm recording this note now to them as they grow older. Soon, they'll need this. But for now, maybe you do. So feel free to listen. I am a father of 5. At ni isa sa aking mga anak, hindi planado. Yan ang katotohanan para sa akin. Pero base sa aking natutunan sa salita ng Diyos, walang aksidente sa Kanya. He knows all of us, even before we were born. Sabi sa Psalm 139 verse 13, You made all delicate inner parts of my body and knit me together in my mother's womb. Sapagkat iyong inanyo ang aking mga lamang loob, iyo akong tinakpan sa bahay bata ng aking ina. Matanong lang kita, alam mo na ba ito at ng iyong mga anak? Napakaganda nitong ipaintindi sa mga bata kaysa ano pa man ang kanilang unang matutunan. As young as I can start talking, I can partially remember learning about calling people names for fun. Names that may seem funny to others and myself, like taba, pangit, mata, pandak, kapre, bobo, baliw, etc. And as I grew older, I started hunting for people's imperfections or imitate what other people mock them with, to use and call them such in my defense as they also called me names. Naging mapanlait ako kahit sa mga kapatid ko. Kahit na nasasaktan din ako sa tuwing may mga nanunukso o nangaasar sa akin ng walang hinto. Alam ko yung feeling na kinukutya base sa itsura o kapintasan. Even so, a lot of friends and schoolmates felt the harshness of my tongue towards their imperfections. Akala ko dati, dahil hindi ko naman ginagawa laitin ng lahat, may nagagawa akong mabuti. Hindi ako kagaya ng iba kung manlait. Yung tipong nilalait ko lang yung mga deserve malait ba. 4 na ang aking mga anak noong seryoso akong nagbasa ng Bible. And the truth about God's love for His creation sinks in. The Holy Spirit revealed to my heart those cruel words and gestures I committed toward my peers, even way back my childhood days. To the point of confessing and repenting to God and to some friends whom I have wronged. By God's grace, my wife and I are more sensitive now and can easily be convicted in the area of insulting and making fun of other people, whether or not they hear us. Kaya naman sa pagpapalaki ng aming mga anak, we make sure we are good role models and also sensitive with the words we are using. At their age of 7 to 10, we have already taught them the golden rule. Matthew 7 verse 12, Do to others what you would like them to do to you. Gawin ninyo sa inyong kapwa ang nais nyong gawin nila sa inyo. Kung ito ay ituturo natin sa ating mga anak, ngunit nakikita at naririnig naman nila sa atin ang mga masasakit na klaseng panlalait, then we are missing the point. Ang turong ito ay hindi lang para sa mga bata. Ito ay para sa lahat ng nais sumunod sa Diyos. Kung tingin mo ito ay nakasanayan na at hindi na mababago pa, walang imposible sa tulong ng Holy Spirit. Kung ikaw ay nasa lugar na normal na ang panlalait at panunukso, ngunit interesadong makaranas ng pagbabago, malaman ng salita ng Diyos at mga pangako niya, mag-message ka lang sa akin at pag-usapan natin to, kaibigan. Again, He knows you even before you were born. Hindi ka lang niya kilala, mahal ka din niyang tunay. Meron tayong free will to choose whether to turn away from our sinful nature and follow Him, or stay the same and be disobedient. I hope and pray you choose the good one. Mahal ka ng Diyos. Kaya naman niya ibinigay ang kaisa-isa niyang anak na si Jesus para sa iyong kaligtasan. He's patiently waiting for you, kaibigan. Tawagin mo na lang akong Kinesis. I speak not as a preacher who took up theology and biblical studies, but a sinner saved by grace, who personally read and study the Bible and do my best to align my heart to His Word. Bottom line, since God constantly uses broken people for His glory, then brokenness is a blessing.